If you're watching this video and you're a copywriter or you're getting into copywriting and you're tired of cold outreach, tired of personalized emails, and tired of being broke because you haven't even landed your first client yet, then stick until the end of this video because I'm going to literally explain how you can make your first 3K per month, 6K per month, passively every single month with copywriting without relying on cold outreach. And if you're wondering who the heck am I, my name is Angelo. I'm a 21-year-old entrepreneur and I've made over $6,000 passively with copy without cold outreach. So if you actually want to make money, bring out your pen and paper and let's get started. Now, before I go ahead and explain everything step by step, this is how I got initiated into this whole business space. Copywriting was my first ever side hustle, but I never really made any money with it. Now, I actually loved it, right? The idea that you could just type in a few phrases, a few sentences on a screen and make money every single month was amazing, right? The only thing is that despite of me having the ability to actually create copy and being good at it, because a lot of people told me I was good at copy, I never got any clients. I never actually made any money. And this is not saying that copywriting doesn't work. It does. It's just that the mainstream client acquisition system for copywriting is absolutely dog water. Does cold outreach work? Of course, a lot of people have been able to get their first few clients with cold outreach, and that's great. Shout out to them. But I'm here to show you a better way, a way that actually brings people to you and that you don't have to do personalized emails every single week for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours every single day. That being said, let's get started. If you actually want to get clients for this service, you need to get them to come to you. And if you actually are good with copy, then you'll naturally attract people. Let me explain. Client acquisition through content and or ads. If you're actually good at copywriting, if you're actually confident that you can increase engagement and you can increase views and you can increase overall conversions with your copy to business owners, then make content. If you're actually that good, then your content should be absolutely fire because you understand human psychology, because you understand human persuasion. So if you're actually that good, make your own content, run your own ads, and get results that way. And if you can actually get clients through your content, or at least attract people, get good views, get good engagement because your copy is so good for your short form, naturally, even if you don't have a testimonial, that is naturally going to be enough proof that somebody can trust you with their business. And content is the perfect asset to actually achieve that. When you're creating content, people naturally come to you because of your skill of persuasion, because you understand human psychology, because you can bring people in naturally without you having to do some crazy dance and having to show your ass off. If you're so good with copywriting, you make content or you run ads to bring people in. Now, if you're wondering, okay, cool, what's gonna be my content strategy? First things first, if you're afraid of showing your face as a copywriter, what the heck are you doing? Get over that. This is a grown-up industry. What are you doing? Show your face, be out there. And if you still want to do this faces, then you have multiple options. You can have your own blog. You can create posts on Twitter or on Threads and then attract them that way. Or you can create faces content on Instagram or on YouTube and then bring people in that way. But ideally, you want to show your face some way, somehow. And essentially, all you want to do is just use your skill of copywriting in your videos. You want to make two type of videos. Number one, you want to make videos that are specifically targeted to the solution and the problem that you can solve for a specific group of entrepreneurs or business owners. So once again, if you are going to improve business owners' copy in their ads, then make sure that you're treating every single video as if it was an ad. You make it specifically for them. So you literally go on ChatGPT or on Reddit or on Quora and you ask yourself, or you ask ChatGPT, what is this specific entrepreneur's problem when it comes to ads, right? And it'll literally tell you this problem, conversion, impressions, whatever it is. And all you need to do is make content that's going to educate them, that is going to provide value to them on how they can solve the problem of ads with their copy. I mean, the other way around, actually improving the copy so they can have better views on their ads is what I mean. Content type number two is authority hijacking. So let's say, for example, that you are reaching out to business owners. So you are doing content, but you're still doing outreach, which, by the way, makes you look way more professional and actually increases your reply rate. But if you are still doing outreach with this method to get clients, and what you want to do is, if you see that within their funnel, within their videos, that there's so small little gaps with their copy, what you can literally do is record a video as if it was a green screen, and you say, here's how I would improve his copy, or here's how I improve his emails, or here's how I would improve X entrepreneur's funnel with copy. And then you literally just talk on camera. You just talk about how you'll make it better, what you will fix, what is the problem, and then you literally make a call to action and you tag the entrepreneur that you're reaching out to. And this automatically is going to not only make you stand out, but it also shows that not only you're providing value, but you're making the effort to actually make an impression to that business owner. You guys are going to have a conversation, and this increases your chances of hopping on a call and closing them by 10, because you actually went the extra mile, you provided value, you actually put in the effort, and it's something that they actually need. So to recap, number one, you want to make specifically targeted content for the solution that you can provide for a specific group of entrepreneurs. And number two, you want to do authority hijacking videos. Point number three, you want to create a free lead magnet, and you also want to create a paid product. As a copywriter, you have so much flexibility when it comes to actually creating and selling a digital product. When you have a free lead magnet, the purpose of the free lead magnet is to not only use it as a nurturing asset to those business owners that still are on the fence of actually working with you, but you can also have the paid product to really showcase your skill and really provide value to them. For example, let's say that you are giving out a template on a 12-day email sequence for people that actually added the product to their checkout page, but then they never bought. It's like an abandoned cart sequence. You can literally create that 12-day email sequence and create it as a template, which you can, by the way, use ChatGPT for it, and sell it for like $37, $47, $67, $97. And then you can use that to not only showcase your skill to that business owner, but also provide them value, because they might not work with you right away, but they're definitely going to use that template. And if they see that they actually have an increased open rate and they actually have a higher conversion rate, you can keep following up with them and be like, hey, how did that template perform for you? And they're gonna be like, yeah, I did pretty well. And then you could just upsell them into actually you writing their emails and their copy every single month. But you only got there because they became a customer of your service first at a very low margin. Now, getting back to the free lead magnet, the purpose of the free lead magnet is to not only provide value and actually give something that's gonna help out those entrepreneurs, but also capture their emails. The whole goal of that free lead magnet is to get people's emails so you can then have your own email sequence or your own newsletter. And you can use that once again as proof that you're actually good at what you do. Not only will you have your own audience in a newsletter, but you also have a whole sequence where you can actually use your own copywriting skill to not only practice it and get better, but you also have numbers to back up your results. Whenever you're actually reaching out to people or you're talking with an entrepreneur in the DMs, you can show them, hey, this is my own newsletter. These are my numbers. This is how it has performed. This is the conversion rate. I could do this for you as well. Hop in a call and you close them right away. But you can't do that if you're not actually providing some level of value, if you're not even using your own skill for your own business. That is the main problem that copywriters have. And basically anybody doing any sort of level of freelancing in the make money online space. You're providing a service, you're providing a skill that you don't even use for your own business. Because if you're actually good with copywriting, have your own newsletter, have your own funnel, have your own email sequences, have your own copy, have your own short form and YouTube and all that good stuff. Because if you're actually good, then you're going to convert. If the same system that you're using to get those entrepreneurs in and make them clients, that's proof that you can actually use that into their system so they can make money. So it's really just a win-win for everybody. Not only are you building your personal brand, but you're also making some money here and there by actually providing value to those business owners. Not only are you going to be making sales, a $67 sale, a $97 sale here and there from time to time, but you're actually helping them. And not only do you have their contact, their personal contact information, we can also follow up with them in the DMs, provide more value, and upsell them into becoming a monthly retainer client. And the great thing about this whole digital product stuff, like if you're a copywriter and you're selling a digital product, like a template, for example, is that you actually get paid as you're learning and as you're practicing your skill. Like you don't even have to be a huge and a great copywriter because you have AI now. Not only can you use AI for your copy for like this entire ecosystem that I'm talking about, we can also use AI to create that template for you or to create the free lead magnet as well. Either way, it's a win-win. You can create the free lead magnet, send automated emails every single month, and do a call to action in that sequence for your paid product, which once again provides value to those business owners. So in other words, what I'm trying to say here is that if you're a copywriter and you want to make money online, you need to actually stand out. You need to be unique. You need to offer something that is actually valuable to those business owners. And you only do that by actually using your own skill for your own business. You create your own funnel, you create your own automated email sequences, you create your own copy, you run your own ads, and you get your own results for yourself. And you don't even have to work for somebody else and get them results because you have your own results for yourself. And a simple fact that attracted them into your system without you having to do cold outreach is proof that what you do works, that your copy is efficient enough. And of course, keep in mind that as you're doing content, whether it be on Twitter or on Instagram, showcasing your skill of copywriting, so you're talking about how you would improve this person's copy and mistakes that business owners make with their copy, those type of videos, every single person that interacts with that content that you posted, hit them up. Whether that be a follow, a like, a comment, they even watched your story, hit them up and have a conversation with them and then see what problems they have and how you can potentially help them. Best case scenario, you actually close that, you have a call, you close them, and you're getting money every single month. Worst case scenario, they get some value with your free product, and then later on with your automated sequences and by you following up in the DMs, of course, they become a client. So either way, it's a win-win for you because you're still building your personal brand, but you're also building your own artist and improving your skills of copywriting. So as you learn, you're earning at the same time. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you want to be a copywriter in 2025 and actually be a successful copywriter, don't do what everybody else is doing and sell digital products. Don't rely on cold outreach to get clients. You use your own skill to attract people to you and then you actually sell them. You make them a customer of your business first and then you can upsell them into actually becoming a monthly retainer client. So I know I probably yapped a lot during this video. I probably went all over the place because this is something that I'm really passionate about. But if you actually reach into this point of the video and you really want to make 5K per month, 6K per month with your skill of copywriting or any other skill you have, whether that be funnel building, video editing, whatever it is, then send me a DM on Instagram or book a free one-on-one call with me. We're going to have a conversation and see if there's any way that I could actually help you start this business, but also scale it as you go along the way. So if you're tired of relying on cold outreach and you're tired of being broke because of cold outreach, then book a free one-on-one call with me and I'm more than happy to have a conversation, make you an offer. We can make a decision together and get you started ASAP so you can start making money with your skill of copywriting. That being said, if you also just want to learn a bit more about this business, about how I would actually go about this step by step, then check the link in the description for a free blueprint as well that kind of explain digital synthesis step by step, how digital product works, how you can get started and all that good stuff. That being said, talk soon.